If you've ever opened your bag at a hotel and pulled out 4 different chargers, one for your laptop, one for your phone, one for your tablet, one for whatever else, you already know the problem. Today I'm gonna go over a charger that tries to fix all of that with one brick. So let's go over the Mfish E-Rhino 140W USB-C charger. I'll cover the key features of this, show you how the ports actually work, and tell you who this is perfect for, all to help you make a better informed buying decision. So this is a 4-port wall charger, 3 USB-C ports and 1 USB-A that uses GaN technology with a foldable plug. It's a wall charger only, not a battery bank. Keep that in mind here because the listing photos can be a little misleading on that. Okay, so the first thing you notice here is the weight. This is heavier than your typical wall cube, definitely heavier than the brick that came with your phone. It's solid in your hand. It does not feel cheap. It feels really premium. Love the graphics on it here. It makes it look really cool. The black and the green on the front, as well as the back. Okay, so let's talk about some of the features here. So this is a true 140-watt charger using PD 3.1, so the new EPR standard. So a lot of chargers marketed as 140 watts actually drop down to 100 watts once you put real load on them. So this one doesn't. So in real world use, 140 watts is enough to fully fast charge a MacBook Pro 16-inch, which is basically the most power-hungry mainstream laptop you can buy. Most regular laptops need 65 watts and higher end ones run 100 watts. So this has headroom for pretty much anything that isn't a high-end gaming laptop. So one thing to know, to actually hit the full 140 watts, you'll need a 140 watt rated USB-C cable. So a cheaper cable will throttle you down regardless of what the charger can do. Just keep that in mind here. So right on the back here, you've got the 3 USB-C ports, 140 watts, 100 watts, 20 watts, and the 22.5 watt USB-A. And what that means in real world use is if you plug a laptop into the top part here and a phone into the lower one, the laptop gets its full power and the phone gets what it needs. So no manual switching and no slowdown. You can actually run 2 laptops, a tablet, and a phone off this one brick at the same time, which is wild for something of this size. Another great feature is the GaN technology. So GaN, gallium nitride, is the reason this thing isn't the size of a softball here. It's about 30% smaller than what a traditional 140 watt charger would look like. So if you compare it to the stock Apple MacBook Pro charger, see it's noticeably smaller, and it's giving you 4 ports instead of just this one here. Another great feature is the built-in thermal protection that keeps it from getting hotter under load. So in my experience, even running multiple devices, it stays warm to the touch at most, not the kind of hot where you're worried about leaving it plugged in. So that's of course really important for something this powerful. It's always a little sketchy just leaving something that's really warm. This also has wide compatibility, so this works with MacBook Pro and Air, iPad, iPhone, Samsung Galaxy phones, Steam Deck, Nintendo Switch, pretty much anything USB-C. One thing that's important to note, some Dell and Lenovo laptops cap themselves at 100 watts because of their own charging protocols. And that's a laptop thing, not a charger thing, but if you've got, one of those, you'd be limited to 100 watts. So just something to be aware of. Okay, so what we have plugged in right now, we have my MacBook Pro M1 Max plugged into the 140 watt right here. And then we have my iPhone plugged in, and then we have my microphone plugged in as well. Here's the iPhone, so you can see that it's charging. Of course, see that the mic is charging, and my MacBook Pro is what's recording the video right now. But that is plugged in right here. So everything's working, everything's charging, it's getting that full 140 watts, nothing's being throttled, and it's working as exactly as you'd want it to. So with this, with the Mfish, you just don't have to worry about it throttling down. You know you're getting 140 watts from this charger. Okay, so the pros here, this actually delivers true 140 watt under load. So not a 100 watt cap pretending to be 140 watts. And the 4 ports replaces a whole bag of separate chargers, and the GaN keeps it noticeably smaller than the stock Apple brick. And it stays cool even with multiple devices going, and the build quality is really premium and the design looks really cool. One thing that could be improved, this is a little heavier than a typical wall cube. Not heavy enough to be a problem, but if you're used to something really lightweight, square cubes, and maybe if you're used to something that's even smaller than this, you'll definitely notice it. The other thing, only one USB-A port. Most of us still have at least one USB-A cable for something, and a second port would have been nice. And keep in mind that the charger does not include one of those 140 watt rated cables in the box. It just comes with the actual charger. So who is this for? So this is really for anyone who carries a lot of tech every day, your laptop, your phone, your tablet, earbuds, maybe a second laptop. If your everyday carry has more than 2 devices that need charging, this replaces all the bricks with one. It's perfect for MacBook Pro owners who want a smaller travel charger than the stock Apple adapter without losing speed. It's also great for the home office desk where you've got multiple devices going off of one outlet. And if you travel for work, this is one charger and one cable instead of 3 or 4. So that's of course really nice when you're traveling. So who this is not for. So if you've got a Dell or Lenovo laptop that caps at 100 watts, you're paying for power you can't really use. So a 100 watt charger would do the same job for less. If you only charge a phone, this is overkill. A simpler 30 or 45 watt cube does the same job in less space and less weight. So in my opinion, this is definitely a charger worth picking up, especially if you're tech heavy and tired of the cable spaghetti. You're getting a true 140 watt output, 4-port flexibility, and GaN compactness all in one brick that lives in your bag and replaces the rest of them. The weight is the trade-off, but for what it does, it's absolutely worth it.